Hi, I'm Gene Gavis from Des Moines Motors. We're proud to present to you Nead Inspiration, the TV show. A great show for women to grow, learn, and be inspired. We're also proud to announce the arrival of the Noble car. Over 50 miles per gallon and the durability for modern day driving conditions. Please enjoy Nead Inspiration, presented to you by Noble Car and all of us at Des Moines Motors.
I'm so excited about today's episode of Nead Inspiration. We are going to be challenging assumptions. I have 4 women I'm going to be talking to, all from very different walks of life, and they are going to open up their lives and share a little bit about who they are. And I know that when it's over, you're going to be surprised and your assumptions are going to be gone. It's all about challenging assumptions today on Nead Inspiration. I hope you'll stay tuned. Welcome to the world of Nead Inspiration. I'm Liz Nead, wife, mother, inspirational speaker, webcast host, and now TV host. This half hour is designed to improve your life no matter who you are. We'll show you how to save money, take care of your home and car, how to face your fears, and we'll be focusing on health and giving you your weekly dose of inspiration. I'm committed to helping you live the best life you can, so strap in and get ready to laugh, cry, and most of all, learn. It's time for Nead Inspiration. Jackie Crone has been married for 20 years and has 4 kids. She graduated with an elementary ed major, but she stayed home since her 16-year-old was born. So I want to start with assumptions that people make. And so my assumption would be that you have plenty of time to do everything and that that it's easy. It's easy to be a stay-at-home mom. You don't have competing priorities. It's just cooking and cleaning and, you know, kissing your husband when he comes home. So is that close to the truth? Don't say yes.
No, okay. I'm going to say no, it's not. And yes, it is. How's that for an answer? That's the reason I choose to stay home, is so when my kids get home from school, I go into running carpool mode. But I also know that everything's, you know what I mean? Everything is done. You know, I can have the laundry done. I can have that, you know what I mean? I can have the housework done, and I don't need to worry about doing that when I've got my kids there.
So there, in a sense, there isn't competing priorities in that you are just focusing on your family. Let me ask you this question. Do you feel like you gave anything up? Do you ever, in the middle of the day, go, you know what I wish I could, whatever it is, insert, you know, that description. Do you ever feel that way?
You know, I think my biggest regret is that when I was out of college and didn't yet have kids, I just didn't try and achieve the things that I wanted to do the most, if career-wise, you know. I don't think I was aggressive enough in just trying to do something that I really wanted to do. And so I just kind of, you know, substitute taught for a while.
Sure.
And, you know, my husband.
So now you wonder sometimes what would it have been like if you had done that.
Yeah.
But in the end, you feel like this is the life that you wanted.
Absolutely. I do not regret being home at all, full time. Yeah. And my mom stayed home full time, and I think that was part of it. I just think back to my childhood and.
You wanted to give your children what you had.
The environment that, you know, I got home from school, and, you know, my mom was home a lot more than I was, you know what I mean? But guaranteed, my mom was there when I got home from school, and, you know, my house was light and bright, and, you know, there was always something, you know, good to smell, you know, something good smells. And anyway, I remember one time when I was a kid coming home from school, and my mom wasn't home yet, and the house was dark and quiet, and I remember thinking, this is horrible.
This is not good.
I do not like
a life without my mom is a dark and dreary place.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so that's something that you're
so
giving.
I still remember that. Yeah. You know, at the time I didn't think that much of it. You know, it was just. But now I think of that a lot. You know.
And
it's
you
probably
won't know
a big motivator for me.
Until your kids are gone and they'll talk about you.
If that's
or
something
lay on
they
a couch
appreciate
and complain about you. Whatever it is, you know that's going to happen.
Exactly.
All right.
So.
Well, we have 3 other ladies to meet, and we are going to meet another of them, but we're going to take a break first. Stay tuned.
Hey there, I'm the new G4 in town. Wanna take me for a spin? At 45 miles per gallon, I'll take you anywhere you wanna go for a long, smooth ride. You'll love my curves and sleek packaging. Jump on in. With seating for 4, I have plenty of room to love. Honey, I'm 11'9", which makes me clearly irresistible. I'm cute, unique, and stand out in a crowd. Plus, I'm really fun. Introduce me to your friends. They're gonna love me too.
Chiropractic care, it's for everyone. At Complete Wellness, we find the root of the cause, a whole body approach to wellness care. Your spine and nervous system is the main powerhouse in the body and controls everything, so why not keep it working at optimal levels? Specializing in posture rehabilitation, scoliosis, and nutrition. Other services include acupuncture and massage.
If you're in need of care, come in and see me, Dr. Angie Monty. We're located at 3408 Woodland Avenue, Suite 501 in West Des Moines.
Sherry Clark is a successful businesswoman and author. Currently, she is single and has never had children. She recently was named the 2010 Hot Raw Chef. As you can see, we have another person that has joined us. Her name is Sherry Clark, and she represents our single person who has never had children. So you can imagine, I can hear your thoughts right now. There are assumptions that go along with that. I think I might have said one of them when we met, because you said that you didn't have children, and I said, oh, like, oh, she's barren, or something like that, right? Isn't that really pretty much they
Yes.
think that you never would have chosen it, that it must be, you know, something that you can't have. So let's just talk about that, the
Right.
kid thing.
That they think it's a fertility issue,
Sure.
or there's something wrong with the picture, or yeah.
Or even I would think, in the Midwest anyway, if you're dating, they might go, well, what's wrong? How come you didn't want to procreate? Isn't that what we do in the Midwest? I mean, so go ahead and tell me, what do you do about that assumption? And what do you, tell us the truth, because that's not really the truth.
No. The truth is absolutely positively that I didn't get the mommy gene. Whatever it is that made women, you two,
Sure.
want to have kids, I didn't get. I got curly hair, you got straight hair, I didn't
Sure.
get the mommy gene. And I just have, I mean, kids are great, but they get to go home when they go to visit.
So when did you realize that? Where you were, you know, you had a friend in college, her name was Jackie Crone, and she was like, she was gonna be a mom, and she's great at it. And you were like, that's not gonna be me.
No, it's seriously been since birth. Like I've only babysat twice in my whole life.
How about the assumption that you have all kinds of time?
That's-
Because you don't have a husband and children to contend with, so you know, you must just have plenty of time, and you can run over to my house and I can book your schedule up. And
I would say my answer would be similar to Jackie's in that there's absolutely positively some truth to that. I do have the freedom and the luxury of I'm the master of my own destiny. I've taken solo vacations. If there's a sale on airfare to Europe this afternoon, I'm buying a ticket. And I don't have to check with anybody or consult with anybody. I'm just gone.
Right.
And there's some absolutely positively luxurious, wonderful things about that. The flip side of that is, as an example, yesterday I looked on my detached garage and realized I had this swimming pool of water. It's a flat top garage. Swimming pool of water up there. I'm not afraid to get up there and get mucky, let the stuff out, but I can't get my 22-foot ladder out of the garage without help. I'm
So
a
you need
single
someone.
girl, but I had an architect coming over to my house yesterday afternoon to give me an estimate, and while he was there, I said, "Excuse me,
would you mind doing that?"
And
so
he
learning
did.
to ask for help is
Exactly.
important, because you can't do it all on your own.
That's right.
And you have to face that.
Yes.
All right, well, we have another person that's going to come, and we're going to continue this fascinating conversation. As you can see, two very different ladies, but both of them are happy with their lives, and there's the big assumption that we're blowing away. Is everything is just fine here. Up next, you are going to enjoy a little bit of encouragement from New Heights Counseling. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome to your New Heights Counseling Minute. Someone may look at me and make completely false assumptions based on what I look like or something I said. We all have to deal with assumptions, but how? Jim, what do we need to know about assumptions?
First of all, we can remember that we all make assumptions and have assumptions made about us. However, assumptions can be harmful if the other person gets so stuck in them that they don't allow us room to grow. This can be a real problem for our relationship with that person.
So like if a client of mine couldn't get past assumptions about me as a female or my age.
Right.
So what do we need to do to deal with assumptions?
Well, remember that assumptions have more to do about the person making them than the one who receives them. And we could take assumptions as information rather than as a judgment. And finally, let's work to minimize our own assumptions that we make about other people. This can be a great avenue towards growth.
That's really good information. Thank you, Jim. This has been New Heights Counseling, a place to grow, to heal, and to reach new heights.
Tina Johnson is a professional single mom with 2 kids. She lives downtown and is a realtor specializing in the urban market. Her passion is photography.
I have a great deal of time with my children, and Sophie, my youngest,
who's
10-year-old,
over there,
sitting over here,
yep,
has the opportunity to come with me on my job because of the profession that I've chosen to be in.
Right.
It's allowed me a great deal of time with my children.
And you chose accordingly because you wanted to spend time with her.
Yes, I was in a different profession years ago and didn't have hardly any time with my children, and made a conscious decision that I wanted to choose another profession that would allow me to spend more time with my girls.
So do you feel that assumption when you're talking to people?
All the time.
Yeah, where you say, oh, I wish you could have what I had, what I have because I have more time or whatever. And how do you, I mean, are there different things that your daughter sees? Like you have a different life. I mean, you spend a lot of time with her, but it's a different life. So do you guys talk about that?
We do a little bit. Well, both of my girls have grown up around adults a great deal more.
Yeah, and you can see
the average child playing in the backyard. And that's not always bad. My children are at the art sculpture park on a much more regular basis than someone who's out in the neighborhood. We live downtown, so it's different.
And it's all about owning your choices, really.
Right.
And we're going to talk more about that, but we have to take a break, and then we are also going to bring our 4th and final guest, and then it's going to get really good because we're going to start talking like crazy over each other, as women do. So get ready, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Not feeling enough warm or cool air in all the rooms in your home? Before you consider replacing your heating and air conditioning unit, call AeroSeal. 3 out of 4 homes we visit leak 15 to 40% of their air through faulty seams or holes in their air duct system, wasting dollars and energy. AeroSeal certified technicians test your ductwork and use technology endorsed by the Environmental Protection Agency to put your air and your cash back where it belongs. Call AeroSeal. Airtight savings, airtight comfort.
The Stony Creek Inn in Johnston is changing. Sure, we're already good, but we're becoming even better. In our updated rooms, you'll find beautiful new carpet, new furniture, great new electronics like flat-screen TVs, plus a new and improved spacious lobby, plus incredible business traveler amenities too, and more great ways to relax. It's our way of giving you more of what you asked for.